The prestigious MD hearing is launching on HSN. Please join me for a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity on hearing aids. Let's do our next today's special and wrap this up. Omega products, fish oil products. We love to hate them, we hate to love them, because if you've ever tried an omega product that repeated on you, that gave you the fishy burps, the fishy aftertaste, ugh, it's never nice. Andrew has a best-in-class omega product that does not give you any fishy aftertaste at all. In fact, it has a slight orange taste. We need fish oil because our body doesn't make it naturally when it comes to helping to support our brain, our heart, our eyes, our circulatory system. I mean, there's a lot of benefits from having an omega product. Our pricing for the today's special, massive. Only once a year does Andrew do a 720 capsules. He's doing it right now. The price would be $309. We're at $129.90. We are getting dangerously close to that 20,000 mark, and then that will be the end of it. We're gonna save more than we're spending. I can actually tell you officially, this is the lowest price ever on Andrew's Omega product. Let's do this. Keep your eye on the quantity counter. As we get nearer to the 20,000 mark, more and more people will order because we're getting dangerously limited. But let's get all the details. Let's talk about it with Andrew himself.
Hi there, Andrew Lessman here. And it's exciting this year that we're doing our Essential One. Now it's going to be called Nuance, N-U-O-N-C-E, as in New Once Daily Multivitamin. So Essential One is acquiring a new name. Our Maximum Essential Omega-3 is not acquiring a new name. It is the same name. It describes exactly what it is. And they're perfect with one another because the vitamins, minerals, the carotenoids that define Essential One, that define Nuance, these are essential nutrients. These are nutrients your body can't create. Omega-3s are defined similarly. Your body cannot make omega-3s. So it's up to us to either deliver them by way of our diet, the food we eat, or the supplements we take. Unfortunately, the way we eat in this country, omega-3 fats are difficult to acquire. When you read the research and look at what we call the omega-3 index, when we look at the omega-3 levels that are present in the general population, we are not getting at adequate levels in our diet. We really need to take serious stock of our omega-3 intake in our diet or simply supplement. My products make supplementation easy. It's a superior form. I'll get into the details of that. But it also makes it affordable, and it eliminates one of the worst obstacles to omega-3 supplementation that kind of ruins omega-3s for everyone. It's that horrible, fishy aftertaste. My original omega-3 product, again going back more than 4 decades, it had a bit of a fishy aftertaste. But that's before we figured out how to completely eliminate that fishy aftertaste. And thanks to, again, everything we rely on, we lean heavily on Mother Nature. So when it comes to our omega-3s, our original solution about 25 years ago was to mix our omega-3s with the same spearmint and peppermint extract that we were using in our Breath Plus product. Our Breath Plus product is a product that deals with the odors from food or alcohol or other things that we might have eaten. It's a breath freshener that works on the contents of your stomach. So I had an idea, why don't I mix the peppermint and spearmint from Breath Plus with the ingredients in our omega-3 product, and that would make what hint of fishy aftertaste there was, make it go away. And it did. But that was only the first solution. The better solution, we tested all sorts of natural extracts. There was one natural extract that is nothing short of Mother Nature pulling a magical feat. It's a special extract of orange. And for some strange reason, that unique one special extract of orange has a special affinity for that fishy odor. And they absolutely neutralize each other. Even if I've taken a handful of our capsules to experiment with them, I don't taste the fish, I don't taste orange, I taste nothing. So if you want the one omega-3 product that is delivering you what you want in the form you want at the levels you want, and I will go into that as well, and you want to make sure that above all, it's not causing you more problems. It's not causing a fishy aftertaste, a fishy repeat, an upset stomach, and nausea, and all the typical complications and problems that arise with other omega-3 products, then you want to try my Maximum Essential Omega-3. Again, I've been doing this for more than 4 decades. We have perfected the omega-3 product. What's more is each capsule, because the standard recommendation, if you go around the world to various government bodies, they all talk about 500 milligrams per day of omega-3. That is what we deliver in a small, soft, easy to swallow capsule. Not in those enormous omega-3 capsules that you see out on the market, but in a small, soft, easy to swallow capsule, we deliver a full 500 milligrams. That means for most of us, 1 capsule a day is all you need. If you'd like to take 2 capsules a day, you can. If your doctor, your cardiologist, your neurologist might have recommended more. Then let's start talking about the actual form. Most companies that make omega-3 products, I think they prefer their customers remain sort of, what would I say, blissfully ignorant. Because if you're blissfully ignorant, then you just get the standard commodity omega-3 that's mostly EPA, that's mostly ethyl esters, a synthetic form that's not natural, that has lower amounts of DHA. This, notwithstanding the fact, the main reason, if you looked at your body, that we are all supplementing omega-3s, is what is the principal fat in our brain? DHA. What is the principal fat in our eyes, in the retina of our eyes? DHA. And we're talking about our brain is mostly fat, and that fat is mostly DHA. The retina of our eye is mostly fat, and that fat is mostly 98% DHA. If we look at our heart, again, we think of the benefits to originally we talked about omega-3 and heart health benefits. Again, if we look at our heart, what is the principally effective, what is the principal form you find? DHA. If you look at the leading brands out there, all of the typical commodity supplements out on store shelves, when you go to the supermarket or you buy something online on the internet, at Amazon, wherever, what's the principal form you're going to be looking at in those products? It's EPA. It's not DHA. But why is it EPA? Because if I think an ethical maker of vitamins was really thinking about the brain and the eyes and the heart, it would be DHA. But unfortunately, they've delegated that responsibility to a commodity raw material maker. So the folks who make that commodity fish oil decide what it is you're taking. I didn't want to do it that way. I wanted to decide what it was I was making based upon what Mother Nature decided I needed and you needed. And if you look out in nature, guess what the principal omega-3 you find out in nature is? It's DHA. So actually, industry transforms when they commoditize these omega-3s. They commoditize those fatty acids. So you end up getting something different than the balance that your body requires, the balance that you desire. An aging brain is a brain that requires omega-3s at healthy levels. Aging eyes, aging joints, and aging heart. So if you're looking at the most important structures in your body, you're looking at DHA, Docosahexaenoic Acid. That's the principal omega-3 fatty acid. If we then go down the pyramid, Eicosapentaenoic Acid, if we go below that, alpha-linolenic acid, those are the other omega-3 fatty acids. But the top of the pyramid, DHA, that is what we provide in abundance. That is what we focus on. We also give you EPA. We also give you a little bit of ALA just to make sure that you have all of the most critical forms of omega-3. There truly is nothing like my Maximum Essential Omega-3 product, all natural triglyceride form, responsibly harvested, third-party verified in terms of its responsible harvesting. Also, we make sure it's free of any contaminants. We rigorously laboratory test every raw material that we look at. So you could be confident you're getting everything you want in this product in the proper forms that the other companies all sadly neglect. So the proper forms, the proper balance. Most omega-3s are ethyl esters. That's a synthetic form. It's not as active, not as beneficial. We only use the natural triglyceride form. So if you want your omega-3s to deliver in the proper form, to eliminate all the problems, all the discomfort, all the fishy aftertaste. You really only have one choice when it comes to omega-3s, and one capsule delivers a full 500 milligrams. So it's incredibly affordable. Just as I was talking about our Essential 1 today, it's pennies a day. It's less than 20 cents a day in the large size. Same for our Maximum Essential Omega-3 at 500 milligrams per capsule. The typical big capsules you see in supermarkets and discount stores contain less omega-3s than my small capsule. Ours is higher, more highly concentrated, so you get more benefit, so you get no problem swallowing them, delivering all the benefits you seek, no fishy aftertaste, and again, pennies a day. It's a great day to get all the essential vitamins and minerals with Essential 1, now Nuance, and then the vital essential omega-3s for a healthy brain, healthy eyes, healthy joints, it's healthy heart, and you're getting it in the proper forms at the proper levels and eliminating all those problems, and it's just pennies a day.
I want to show you the true pot of gold right here. Sunshine in a bowl. There is Andrew's Omega product. Now, as you look at that, I want you to look at it. It's glowing. I want you to compare that to these, folks. Look at this. This is traditional Omega products that you find in the stores. Look at the size. If I take a couple of these out, look at the size difference of that versus Andrew's. Andrew's are smaller yet higher potency. I mean, these are massive, really twice the size, if not 3 times the size. That's why people swear by Andrew's Omega product. Over 4,000 perfect 5-star reviews have made this a true, I said yesterday it should be on the Mount Rushmore of HSN products because it's just beloved. And what Andrew talks about is so key. And I never knew it, and I'm sure you didn't probably either. You know, when most companies create an Omega product, they focus on EPA instead of DHA. And when you're talking about focusing on the wrong thing, you're focusing on the synthetic form. You're focusing on a form of Omega that isn't as preferable, that isn't as beneficial. And it's just like we said about Andrew's multivitamin. If you're going to take an Omega product, you want it to be as beneficial as possible. Anyway, I could yabber on all night. We have about 5 or 6 minutes left. It's the Today's Special. It's an encore opportunity. We are live on this Monday at 10:32 East Coast time and 23 seconds. I want to show you the pricing. Huge savings if you can order it now, obviously. The pricing is going up to here. If you order it right now, the pricing is the best ever. Andrew, in all, 40 years of doing this, has never had a better value than we're seeing on the screen at this moment in time. Let's read a couple reviews. Again, I had lots to choose from. This first one says, no, look how long this is, like a love letter. No fishy taste. I was a little skeptical to purchase this at first. I've heard so many people complain about trying fish oil pills that claim to not have a fishy aftertaste, and then they are disappointed when the product tastes like fish. Do not hesitate to buy this. It really has no fishy odor or taste. Really. I've taken them every day for the past 2 months and have had no issues with them. They are easy to swallow. I have to tell you that since I've started to take them, I've felt so much better. I've had problems with my body and joints, and since I've started taking these capsules, I've seen a noticeable difference. Remember, when it comes to brain, eyes, heart, circulatory system, your joints, so many benefits from an Omega product. This next one says, Doctor and I are both happy. My doctor wanted me on an omega-3 supplement, partly because I eat no seafood. I tried 3 different brands in the store trying to save money. All promised no fishy taste. None lived up to that. I had almost given up until I was watching Andrew, as I needed more of my Essential 1 capsules. He showed me this and I ran to get my phone to order, as Andrew has never let me down. True to his promise, no fishy taste or after burps. Thank you for your dedication, Andrew. That and high quality products are why customers stay loyal. Let's just quickly focus on that for a second. You know, reputation is everything. And it's something Andrew takes more seriously than anybody I have ever met. He is obsessed with your happiness. Obsessed with it. Obsessed with it. If he reads a review and the review says something that is, making a suggestion about a product, he takes that very seriously. Which is why when Andrew makes a claim, and Andrew says, no fishy aftertaste, no fishy burps, you better believe there's no fishy aftertaste. He would never, ever, ever do that to you, ever. Which is why Andrew Lessman is HSN, the Home Shopping Network's #1 selling brand for 3 decades, the #1 highest reviewed brand for 3 decades, and the #1, listen to this one, least returned brand. They are accolades very, very few ever can achieve. And Andrew Lessman does it like it's easy. It's not easy, obviously, and he takes great pride in it, which is why I encourage you. You want an Omega product? Best in the world right here at the lowest price. I'll do one more review. Did I take that one? Yeah, I'll take this one. Okay. No fishy taste. None. Like other reviewers said, absolutely no fishy taste going down or later. I will buy again. I don't like fish enough to get the health benefits directly from it, so this is the next best thing. I will buy again. Final one. No fishy. You see, everybody says it, no fishy aftertaste. Andrew teaches us about the product, proudly shows us where he makes it, and I feel great taking them. This is the best fish oil supplement, no bad taste after taking them. You know, when you work with your doctor, as we always recommend, you know, having supplements and choosing the right supplements for you, for what your body needs, is important. Millions of people across America buy fish oil products. They really do. It's a vital, a crucial, and important one. An Omega product like this is just hands down the easiest way to get all of those benefits inside without any of the heartache. And I said last night that I would ask for a second chance. If you are like any of these reviewers who have tried other fish oil products and honestly been disappointed because it didn't do as it said it would do on the label, please let me convince you to give this a try, because I know this will not let you down. The importance of fish oil is there. If we can take away some of the things you don't like about it, then everybody's a winner. And with this, you are winning because I've got the best products at the lowest price. I didn't know until I came in tonight that we were going to have this encore opportunity. The today's special was yesterday on Sunday. I'm able to offer you the same price if you order it today. Okay, with that being said, I'll go through the pricing one more time and then I'll kind of wrap up with some final thoughts on Andrew's high DHA. Remember, most other formulas focus on EPA. This is DHA. Most other formulas deliver the synthetic form. This is the most beneficial form. 30, 90, 180, 360, or 720. That size is special. Andrew only does it for a today's special. It would typically cost $309. Again, you're getting a lot of capsules there. We're doing $180 off, so it's $129.90, 5 flex pay and free shipping and handling. If you are still skeptical, I understand, but please know whatever you buy on HSN, you can order it, get it delivered, and if you don't love it, you can return it for a refund of the purchase price. I would really be so honored if you would join me in just 23 minutes